All right, back we go. Another video. It's January 21st. It is Thursday. Let's do it. All right, let's take a look at some more plays. I mean, these plays have just been hot. But between the stock market, SPACs, you know, higher float stocks, it doesn't matter right now. Doesn't matter until it matters. But right now, it's like party time for the stock market. It's been crazy. SESN. All right, here we go. This is Sensen Bio, 124 million float. Short growth down 74%, 216 market cap million. 3% insiders, 14% institutions, no debt. Kind of overvalued a little bit. Designing, engineering, and developing of targeted protein therapeutics. It offers vincinium and proxinium, which target tumor cell surface antigens that allow for rapid internalization of target cancer cell. Limited expression on normal cells. It's founded by Reza Dana, K. Christopher Garcia, Gregory L. Verdine, Casey Day Weaver, and K. Day Winthrop. February 25th, 2008, headquarters in Cambridge, Mass. Let's see, no insider cells. Let me see what FinViz has to say. Computer's very slow today. When you overwork your computer, definitely is slowing down. I got a lot of stuff I'm doing here. All right, so they have minus 41 million income, sales 11 million. Last news, January 13th, announced Vincinium accepted for review by National Medical Products Administration. What else we have down here? Lead product candidates include, I told you, Vincinium, phase 3 clinical trials for non-invasive bladder cancer, phase 1 for high-risk NBIC, combination with AstraZeneca checkpoint inhibitor for squamous cell carcinoma of head and neck. Has an agreement with Leiden University Medical Center to co-develop an imaging agent. All right, so they got good stuff going on. I have here 2014. This one is high as 19 plus. There's no splits here. 2015 we came down. 2016, just sort of found a bottom here on the weekly. You have a big gap right here to 8. Actually, good draw a line here. Because if longer term we get to 8, who knows the way the market's going? Anything's possible at this point. Get a big move down. This gap in 2015. Look at that line. See it went right to 8. That candle. And then, we're going back and forth 6. And it looks like this low, I mean, this really low is like 32 cents. I could put that in there. That is looks like the all-time low. To right here. Right about that. I can't get it under. Come on. Oh, I lost it. All right, let me try this again. I lost my line. 32 cents. You just want to keep your lines too, because then you have to take them off ever again. That's good. That's good enough. So here, and then you can take this out. This was from 2019. We had a little break of this ending triangle. You can see though the high, it's getting lower. Does everyone notice that? Right here, it's a triangle, descending triangle. Then we broke out. All right, on the daily. So going back, big move to 550. We went down, we bounced, but the bounces are getting lower in this high. And it looks like, here's my line. I moved this line actually to 50 cents because that's a big line right here. 50-cent line. And then what do you see here? This 50 cents. So try to bring it right to the line. There we go. See this wash down? when a stock washes down too, that's a great time to buy. It's just washed down from those the coronavirus. And this is one of the best charts to read on dip buying. Look at this. Up, trend line. Down, trend line. Up, trend line. Down, up, down. Now we're up again. I wouldn't like it up here. It has to break 180. Nice U shape though. If it breaks 180, then your 180 is going to be support. If not, watch 150 and 120 on this. So as a classic up and down move, back and forth on that. And you get it a monthly here. See this 50-cent line. See it back and forth with the high, lower, lower. Just draw your line right here. And then out we go. So this is still potential long. Overall, I mean, the chart's long, but you just want to wait for where you're buying exactly. You know what I mean? Are you buying the top line or bottom line? EVFM. 79 million float, 219 million market cap. Insiders 1.85%. Institutions 45% owned. Current debt 56 million. What do they do? Commercial stage biopharmaceutical company develops and commercializes innovative products to unmet needs in women's sexual reproductive health. Yeah, I think I've done this one. Chlamydia trachomatis. Hold on. Trachomatis. And Neisseria and gonorrhea infection in women. Company was founded in 2007, headquarters in San Diego. 1.87 million buys, 23 million sells insiders. Wow, they were unloading. Yeah, some of these I've done maybe a few days ago, maybe even like a week ago. So we're just some of them just adding in again. Minus 114 million income, sales 0.3 million, float 79 million. Last news was January 12th. No other news on here. All right, so this is all for women's needs, reproductive health, it looks like. Have here back in 2014. They've done a split, this one way down, as you can see, to, let's see here. Look at this big wedge here. I'm trying to connect all these lines. So look at this, from 2016, this the drop went all the way down to like 10, maybe like 2 level, then we bounce. See this back and forth, but the high is getting lower and the low is holding. Look at this heavy, heavy volume here. That tells me something is up. See, look at this. You can see a big gap here. Where's this start actually? Can't really see. So far away. Trying to draw a line right there. I can't see, but let me see the weekly again. Where's that gap start? Oh, it looks like right at 45. So 45 is a big line for longer term. See if you see here. There you go. So look at that gap down. Now the high is getting lower, the low is holding. What do you have? You're gonna have a squeeze, but heavy volume. There, people are accumulating down here. When this dropped again, and then we went to the 350 line. See this? I can actually take this out now. This line, because it looks like we have a 2 line right here. Draw this 2 line. Draw this over a little more. See this 350 line? That's the ultimate. We got to get over now. The line. Gap down. Challenged it. Challenged it. Nope. Went down. Look where we went to 2. Held. 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 It's a little cross here. Notice it? Look at that tiny little cross. And that was a reversal. And we've been going up ever since. Look at this. Climbing slowly. So you want this to go towards 3 and then 350. I like. Has to get over this little 3 area. But once we get over 350 into the gap, this could easily go 450. So Longer term, once we break here, 350, that's going to be your new support, and then onward we go. Now on the low here, you want the hold again. The two's got to hold, and then immediately you want 250 to hold. See this? 1320 EMA. 13 is the pink, 20 EMA is the white. This has great potential though. Even on FinViz, it says double bottom. So yeah, this looks very good long. All right, ETM, Entercom Communications, 113 million float, market cap 554 million, revenue 1.6 billion, big assets 3.47 billion. Insiders own 16%, institutions 46%. They have a lot of debt, 1.3 billion, enterprise value 2.4 billion. What do they do? Media entertainment services includes radio stations, media brands, events, case studies, large scale concerts, big artists on small stages. Company is founded by Joseph M. Field, 1968, headquartered in Philadelphia. That's where I'm from, Philadelphia. Hey now. 2.58 million buys, 92,000 sells. Let me look at here. All right, minus 567 million income, not good. 1.16 billion sales, 113 million float. Upgraded by Wells Fargo, equal weight to overweight, $7. No news in this, even past December. All right, what do they say on FinViz? Operates radio stations, news, sports talk, classic rock, urban, adult, country, alternative. 235 radio stations, digital platforms, live events. Let's take a look. All right, we have here 1999. We're at 30. This thing went up to 65, back and forth for years. 04 started to crash. 06, 09. This thing collapsed. Collapsed to about 69 cents, maybe a little bit lower. Looks like a double bottom out. Looks like we're heading back up, as you can see here. Down, huge drop in 09. And it looks like this 15 line's big. Going back here. Right here. 15 line. Stuck here. Come on. All right, here, 16. See this? Big touch there in 2010, then in 2017. That is the ultimate line right now, 16. And then it looks like we have a double bottom here at about 60 cents. So draw your line all the way across here. Let's see what we got. Well, that's a little bit lower. Right there, it pretty much touches. So you see this big move up and down. You take a longer term view on things. And look at this channel, down, down, down. Then we broke up. We're out of it. Let's take a look at the daily. The daily, where's that line at? 75 cents. Once again, good old 75-cent line is very common. Come on, get to the line. And there's your 16. Look at this back and forth, back and forth. And then you take this out. I don't need that line. I don't need that line. So you can see this come up. November, again, that's the explosion. Came up from April, the coronavirus. A lot of stocks moved in June. This seems like it follows the market. This isn't a penny stock in that sense, where it's like a low float. It floats high. But moved up November, back, and look at this rip. We're way away from the 30 EMA. That's a big shooting star candle. What you can watch here is, really 375, that wick. You don't want it to go below there. Then it'll reverse that gap and get a 325.3. But it's high up here. I wouldn't like it here. It needs a pullback. It needs to cool off, most likely. I would look towards 450 next. If we do, there's another gap here to 5. So 455 plus on this. But longer term, again, it looks like this is heating up on this. So interesting long-term chart. All right, last one, TTI. Tetra Tech minus 29% short growth, market cap 165 million. Excuse me, 4% plus insiders, 47% institutions is good. A lot of debt, 923 million. Enterprise valued at 1.12 billion. To what is this? Tetra Technologies, a geographically diversified oil and gas services company. Engages in the completion of fluids and associated products and services. All right. It was founded in 1981, headquarters in Woodlands, Texas. 1.08 million buys, 124,000 sells. Let's take a look at FinViz. Minus 109.40 million, 149 million income. Sales 827 million. Short float 116 million. Who has been buying Tetra Technologies? That was simply Wall Street. Not much news before that. What else they say? So midstream production, transmission, storage companies, onshore producing regions, the United States, Mexico, Canada, Argentina. So it's a diversified oil and gas services company. Drilling completion operations as well as Latin America, Europe, Asia, Middle East, Africa. So this is all over the place. All right, the monthly on this we have here this little cross. This has been around since 1990. We did a split, 1993, 2006, another split. It looks like huge run up to 30. There's the top and the bottom of this stock. Then I don't see no splits recent. You can see here the very top. Yeah, you have shoulders on each side, and we're at the bottom here. The stock is bottomed. Weekly, back and forth. Let's see where we're at. All right, in the daily. So when this was 2017, that it bounced. Look at this straight line, 2019. This went straight down the 150 and then bounced. And then here we are again. And you had a drop from 2. So let's see where we can come up with lines here. Well, 250 line's a big line on this. And then you got right below it, the $2 line. So line to line, this is how this moves. We'll get on the line. So see that 250, 2. And then down we went. We went from there all the way down to the 25-cent line. And then see this back and forth. See the upward rotation like a snake. The lows getting higher, the highs getting higher. Then we collapsed down to 50. Then, like in November, all these stocks took off. 50 all the way up to 150. Now, you want this to come back. If it does come back, looks like right here to 1, that would be a great buy right here. See that dip buying 125 to 1. You don't want to go lower. Then you want it to break 150 onto 2, onto this 2 level. And then there you have it. Let me just put another line here. Right here. What's at the quarter line? If I can get this on here. Quarter. Right here's the quarter line. That's the low. And there's your pretty much your all-time low. Went a little below. So there you have it. See, back and forth, line, line. You know where you're at. And that's it. So this is potential too. This is bottomed, it looks like. See that? We're heading up. And let me see here, June. Just looking, reading on FinViz. Yeah, June, well, see, they have a line going here to here, like a top right now, which I could take that off and I could put that there. So they have here, this June line, they have it right there. Then here's your low line. Yeah, that's what I mean. See, within this, there's all patterns. See this? High, high. There's your low line. Then up we go. See, this is far away from that bottom line. You know, we're finding dips. You don't want it to come all the way here. Right now, it's working. You keep getting, it's moving higher and higher, but you know, nothing's guaranteed. So you got to be careful. All right, that's it. Please subscribe to Mike Heyman Trades on YouTube. Hit the like button. Trade Ideas is in my referral YouTube. Mike Frank 007 Twitter. Mike Frank III TikTok. Mike Frank 98 on Instagram. Mike Heyman Trades on Stock Quits. That's it. We're out. Till we meet again.